spot this time, Chris, the ball gets a little heavy. 16 pounds that all the pros use for $40,000 must feel like it weighs a pound for every $1,000.
And it's tough to maintain that concentration necessary to win for 4 pressure-packed games.
Very true.
All right, 2-4, Joe Berardi. Championship match. Okay, now, with that spare in the 7th frame, it's Gonzalez up, trailing by 10. He has a spare in the 6th. He's shooting in the 7th frame. If he's going to do it, he has to start right now. Right now. Second strike in this final match.
He's settled down. Gonzalez with his best shot of the match here in the 7th frame. Solid in the pocket as the action line tracer shows you, all 10 pins driven straight in the pit. He's now put himself in position where he can bring the match to even with just 2 frames left. Here's that ball coming towards you, all 10 pins leveled.
Broken up, leaving only the 5.
Raised up just a little bit on that shot, did not get the leverage needed to make the ball finish into the pocket. The head pin goes to the sideboard. He has the 5-7 standing momentarily like Durbin had, but the head pin does the damage. Watch it go to the sideboard. There's the 5-7, the 5. The head pin drives into the 4, knocks out the 7. Easy spare. He'll trail by 10 with just 2 frames remaining.
It'll be Berardi now, shooting in the 8th. Bo, the PBA, celebrating its 25th anniversary. Do we thank them for all their help here in our 22nd year of televising these great events? Joe Antonora, the commissioner, Bud Fisher, public relations director.
Eddie Elias, Phil Ferguson, and Dennis Buden have all helped out on the PBA tour this winter.
Oh, leaving only the 6. What a battle. Speaking of Eddie Elias, that is Peggy Elias, Mrs. Eddie Elias, on the left of your screen.
Berardi, a great break. He had the 4-6 standing momentarily, breaks it down. He needs this to maintain the lead.
Joe Berardi, if you just joined us, won the first 3 games, 214 to Bob Hanley's 196. Berardi 234, Mike Durbin's 224, Berardi 231. Winning by 7 pins, Mark Roth's 224.
9-pin differential as Henry Gonzalez is concentrating on trying to throw some strikes. Berardi concentrating on the title.
Changed the speed again. Left the 2-4-8.
The ball looks like it has a good turn. Watch the head pin. It goes to sideboard. Normally, it would cut back through and take out the 2, 4, 5, and 8. This time it doesn't. And he has a very tough spare, the 2, 4, 8.
So that was a spare in the foundation 9th. 6 pins, only 6 separating these 2 bowlers who are on the line for $62,000.
The question to be answered is Henry Gonzalez going to throw a double to take the lead? Or can he win by Berardi making a mistake? We have 2 frames to find out.
Left that pesky 10 pin on the right lane again.
Solid 10. He zeroed in on the right-hand lane. He got a strike in the 7th there. Made a good shot here in the 9th frame to set up the foundation. No luck. Left the solid 10. If he converts here, he'll trail by 7 pins going into the very final frame.
Stayed up. 40,000 to the winner. We're only moments away from that happening. 22,000 to the loser.
So much riding on this ball, the third jewel of the Triple Crown, a 7-year exemption to the Firestone, and $40,000. Gonzalez needs to throw 2 strikes to take the lead and put the pressure on Berardi.
On the left lane.
Breaks down the 2-4-5-8 dinner bucket, which really was very important at that point because it kept him within 10 pins behind. Now, right now, if he makes the spare, Chris, he'll be trailing by 8. A 9 count or a strike would force Berardi to mark.
Okay. Lots of graphics on our Professional Bowlers Tour telecast, and that's why we thank program assistants Tony Todorisi and Chuck Dozier. We get a lot of help up here from time to time. Mark Pimento and Lisa Dixon.
Any good count, Gonzalez will force Berardi to spare or strike.
And again, the 2, 4, 5. 179.
Oh. Situation for Berardi is mathematically simple. He needs a mark of any type to win the 19th Firestone. If he opens, he loses.
And he can make that happen. He's had to win 4 games live. He left a 1-2-4.
It's not over, Chris. He must make this spare. And any count on the fill ball actually needs a spare in 3. 3 is simple, but the 1-2-4 for $40,000 is mighty tough.
3 pins now. Joe Berardi.
His last victory was the 1982 Masters. Now here in 1983, Bo, one of the great performances we've seen in a long time in a year that had 11 new winners.
And what drama on that fill ball. He almost missed that 1-2-4. He needs 3 pins. He's starting to cry out there, Chris. He has to stay behind the foul line.
He got 9. They stand and cheer, and rightfully so. A hug from Debbie. So Joe Berardi again puts, in the sports world, Brooklyn on the map. What a performance. 4 wins, pressure right down to the final frames in each of the 4.
Chris, and this is the 1-2-4 conversion. He almost chopped it, and he loves it. He knows he has a winner.
All right, we're going to be back to get a reaction from this likable 28-year-old champion, Joe Berardi, and the presentation after this.
Father gave it to you for
Yes, over $90,000 at stake, the 5 bowlers today, and that's the way the prize money is broken down on what you just saw live from Fair Lawn, Ohio. Now, if nervousness does the job, Joe Berardi, 186 to Henry Gonzalez's 179, well, all of us should get nervous more often. Here he is, the champion.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And Chris, you're right. I was a bundle of nerves at the breakfast this morning. I was a bundle of nerves when I came out here today. And when the lights went on, the cameras went on, I tried to settle down a little, and I did for the first 3 matches. But when I made that spare in the 10th against Henry, I was shaking like a leaf. This is probably the happiest moment of my life, because to win this tournament is the biggest accomplishment in professional bowling.
How do you say it in Italian?
I don't know right now.
Okay. Lee Broder is president of the Firestone Tire and Rubber Company, our host here for 19 years. And Lee, I know you enjoyed that pressure-packed performance.
Absolutely, Chris. And it's a pleasure for me on behalf of the Firestone Tire and Rubber Company, first of all, to present this trophy to Joe, first-time winner at the Firestone Champion Tournament. Joe, congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. Now, the most important thing is the $40,000 check that he can have right now. Joe?
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Broder. I would at this time just like to thank Firestone for hosting such a wonderful tournament and enabling us to participate in something as wonderful and as lucrative as this.
Joe, and now Debbie says you can play golf every day in life. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, Chris.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Berardi.